Hi, I am going to do a brief product review for you today. I've already done a style video. This is a video style that was created especially for the Nashville Boogie that's coming up in May, and I just did a very quick sort of like day to night, like really simple evening French twist with a lot of volume. And this is something I think is suitable for this event simply because it's a kind of a Nashville based, well, it is a Nashville based event that kind of celebrates traditional music from Nashville and the surrounding area. I've done very similar things to this in the past. I did a Joan from Mad Men style once a while back, and I also did an opera style that incorporated this sort of a French twist, but I've never done anything with that's quite as much of a bouffant as this is, so I thought it would be kind of something that would be more simple for you to do on previously styled hair. Alright, that said, I was sent this product by Irresistible Me. This is their diamond flat iron, and I am not somebody who uses a flat iron for anything except my bangs. I use it only for my bangs, really, and that's something that I have gotten used to doing. I like the way that it curbs my bangs under a lot better than using a traditional curling iron, but I have never been into, ladybug, I have never been into curling hair with a flat iron, which is what a lot of people love to do. I've seen stylists do it. I've seen people here on YouTube that are just, you know, styling their own hair, that this is how they choose to curl their hair. And anytime that your flat iron has this little round edge here, you can curl with a flat iron. I've never bothered trying to learn. I've done a few attempts, but with my standard Revlon flat iron, it didn't work, so I didn't even bother. But now I realize it's because the end wasn't as rounded. So I think that as far as a flat iron goes, I think this is the best one I've used. I have used a few others from the drugstore, and then I've also used a T3 at work. That is, I think it's $179, the one that we sell at work at Dillard's. And that one was much, much easier to just slide through the hair, and it heated up instantly. So I realized there's a huge difference between the drugstore flat irons and the ones that you can get that, you know, you splurge a little bit more for. This is another of the more pricey options, sort of a luxury flat iron, but I like it much better than the T3 or any of the other high-end ones that I've tried. So definitely give this a, you know, check into this if you are in the market for a flat iron. It's from Irresistible Me, which they're the ones that make my wonderful ponytail extension. And this ponytail extension actually was curled with this flat iron. You can see it has the perfect little sausage curl at the bottom, basically from curling with a flat iron. It's really simple to just take small sections and curl them and then comb them all together and give you that solidified, very cool ponytail, which would actually be great for the boogie as well. So I'll go ahead and alert you to the videos that I've made in the past with Irresistible Me from their ponytail extension, because I think those will also be really suitable for this event. And then I'll also alert you to the website so you can look at this particular item. So like I said, this heats up really quickly. I have it set at 300. My hair is very thin. Not really thin. Yeah, it's pretty thin. Thin and fine, and so I have to be really cautious of not using too much heat. I worry about using heated products anyway. Even this was done on a wet set, on previously wet set hair, so I hardly ever use heat except on my bangs. However, as far as curling as heat flat irons go, I really love the fact that you can gauge the temperature, that the cord spins, so you don't have to worry about twisting and turning in your cord, and it's just really easy to use. And I finally figured and learned how to do a curling with a flat iron because of this flat iron. It was easier to use, and it was easier to kind of figure out how to curl with it. So I'm going to kind of give you a quick rundown of how to curl with a flat iron. This is something that, you know, I learned just from watching YouTube videos, so you could go watch any YouTube video that teaches you how to do this. But it really does work beautifully. It's just, to me, it's a little bit more time consuming than just using a curling iron, or especially using rollers. So I am always going to be a roller girl. I don't like to use curling irons for pretty much any purpose, but when you have a lot of hair and you are styling someone else who has a lot of hair and their hair is not, and you don't have enough rollers, then of course curling with curling irons definitely a great thing, and you could also use a flat iron to do that. Flat irons don't typically make the tightest curls, but the slower you go, the tighter the curl will be. So I'm starting out, I'm just going to show you, I'm just going to use a small swatch of this ponytail I'm going to use about this much. I'm just going to hold it up, I guess. I don't have anything to tie it on. It'd be a lot easier if I could tie it. But what you're basically going to do is pinch the curling iron, the flat iron, to this top portion and then flip it once. You flip it once and let the curl fall behind the curling iron. See that? And then you're just going to pull so you can see the type of curl it makes. And then if you want to, you can pin this to your head and allow it to cool. The one thing that I can see as an issue with using this curling method, and the reason that I don't use it very much, is I feel like that in order to get a really good tight curl, you kind of have to hold it on the hair a while. And that worries me because I don't want to burn my hair. I don't want to burn the hair that's in my false pieces, So I really just feel like that it's more... it's easier for me to just curl my hair using a curling iron if I'm going to use a heated method, or using hot rollers. I feel like it's a little safer. But as far as a flat iron goes, if you're just wanting a little bit of curl at the end, or if you're wanting to curl your bangs at the end, or if you're wanting to just curl your bangs, I can't imagine something better. I mean, as far as a flat iron goes, this is the best one I've used, and I'm planning on using it in many videos to come, especially for my bangs or for a more sleek kind of curled under at the end style that's just easy to do earlier in the day. So that's my thoughts on the Diamond Flat Iron by Irresistible Me. I feel like if you're in the market for one that's in this price range, this is a really great option for you. And like I said, you'll see me using it in future videos. If you do decide to purchase it, try to link the link below, because that will give me a little bit of a feedback as to how many of you are seeing it here, and I get a little bit of extra commission on it. So I appreciate that, and we'll get back to you next week. I'm going to be doing really basic makeup tutorials, just like basic eyebrows, basic eyeliner, basic foundation tutorials that will be just a few minutes in length. So that's going to be a series that I have coming to add to my Putting on the Face playlist. And then in addition to that, all my other series are going to be regularly visited as well. So look forward to more Starlet series, more pinup series, classic pinup series, street repeats, all that good stuff. It's still coming. It's just, you know, I've been kind of busy lately. I've also got a major photography project that's coming up, and we'll be talking about that in a future video as well. Make sure to check Instagram and Facebook. If you have not seen any of that, you will see it there. And that's all for now. Bye.